Hey everybody! Since we read Creepy Carrots, I thought it might be fun to make some creepy carrots just for fun. So, the way I'm going to do it, and you can kind of be creative and do it however you want to, but I'm going to just take some white paper. If you have orange paper, that's great. Then you don't have to paint or color. But I'm just going to take some white paper, cut it in half, and then I might paint one, and then I might maybe color one with a marker just to see how they look different. So I'll start by painting one of these orange, because that's what color carrots are, right? Orange. So I'm going to start with orange here and just paint my whole paper. And I'm using watercolor paint, but you can use, if you have other kinds of paint or markers or any kind of art materials that you want to use, colored pencils, crayons, and you just try to fill up your paper to make it all orange. Take your time. I'm just trying to make it all orange. And I'm just using half, oh, that was Elsie, it's okay. I'm just using half sheets of paper because I don't really want my carrots to be that big. I'm going to show you how we're going to make them into carrots. Well, you could cut them out like the shape of a carrot, but I'm just going to roll mine. It'll probably kind of look like a toilet paper roll, actually. So even if you had a toilet paper roll, you could glue. That's Elsie. She's eating breakfast. Her dad's helping her eat breakfast, so she makes noises sometimes. Right, Elsie? So, yeah, if you had a toilet paper roll, you could take some orange paper or this paper that you painted or colored and glue it to the toilet paper roll. But I think I'm just going to try to roll it into that shape. Now, of course, whenever you paint something, you want to try to let it dry before adding to it. So I'm going to let that dry a little bit. I was dipping into my cup of water over here. I don't know if you saw that. And again, I'm using a tray so that I don't make a mess on the furniture or anything. So I'm going to put this aside and let the paint dry for a little bit. And then I'm going to color another piece orange with my marker. It's a little bit wet from the paint, but that's okay. So I'm just going to try to color this whole thing orange. Coloring to make my carrot. This is actually making me want to eat some carrots. Carrots are good. Elsie loves carrots. We usually boil the carrots for her, or we have them in sauces that we make with other vegetables. Like we boil carrots, broccoli, sweet potato, different things like that. She loves eating that stuff. Right now for breakfast, though, usually for breakfast she has some kind of fruits. So she's eating some cut up mango with some of her other baby food mixed in. But so I pretty much colored this whole thing orange. And I'm going to try to see if this works. I'll put glue on the edge here, just all along the edge that I left a little bit white. And then it's kind of curling up a little bit already. And then I'm going to make like a tube and stick it together, and it's kind of like a carrot shape. See? And then there's some things that I think we want to add to our creepy carrots, like eyes and a mouth, and then maybe some leaves at the top. What color? These are kind of darker, but usually carrots have green leaves, so I might use green. These are creepy carrots, so they don't look green, but. So I'm going to take some paper again, and it looks like their eyes are which shape? Circles, right? So I'm going to draw some circles here, just big enough to where I think they'll fit good on the carrot paper. So circles go what? You start and you go all the way around. And you could do another one all the way around. And then they also have, so there's a white part of their eye, but then there's also, which color? Black, right? For their pupils. So we got to make circles for their eyes and then smaller circles for their pupils, which I'll just put them inside there, like this. And color it in, just like there. Those look like eyes, right? But then we have to cut them out to stick them onto the carrot. So safely using your scissors. I made sure I put my thumb in the smaller hole and then my fingers in the bigger hole, and then I carefully cut out the eyes. And if you make a mistake, that's okay. Look at all this paper. You can just make another eye, or you could ask for help. So I cut one out. Let me find the other one. Here it is. So it's really tricky you just have to like slowly, little by little, like just slowly open and close the scissors. Little by little, and follow the circle. And look, I kind of cut outside of my circle a little bit. That's okay. It'll still look fine. So then, oops, my carrot fell over. I'll take my glue and put it on the back of the eye. So not the part that has the black pupil, but the other side. So I can stick it on there. You just kind of rub it on the glue. And then put them on a good spot there on your carrot. Again, on the back side of that other eye. And it looked like in the picture, I keep looking back at the picture, their pupils were like, they're near the bottom of the eye. So the black part, so that's why I put the black part at the bottom here instead of, it would look kind of funny if it was upside down. So I put them here, and I might have to reach my thumb in to make sure I can press it on there. And then it looked like creepy carrots. Do they look happy or sad? Or well, this one, they both look a little different here. This one looks like kind of what, surprised, and this one looks a little bit angry. So I don't know which one you want to do. I think I'm going to do the surprised one. So for the surprised one, the eyebrows are just kind of like the letter M. It goes like up, up, like around and around. So I'm going to go ahead and do like the letter M above these eyes. Around and around. And that's the eyebrows. That looks kind of like it. And then you can draw the mouth or cut it out. I'm going to draw it because I'm just using my black marker. And this looks like, that shape is kind of like an upside down letter U. A little bit. So I'm going to try that. I'm going to try to make it look like this guy's mouth. And you can always layer carrot down to draw on it. But I'm just trying to show you guys how you can make a mouth. So I'm going to go up and down. And I'm going to stop. And it's like there's a line at the bottom. So go across and then I'm going to color it in. Because he's kind of like, he's making that kind of expression with his mouth. Like his mouth is open. And he has one tooth at the top. So I might just cut out a little tooth from my paper and glue it on. And what shape is the tooth? It looks like a little square. So you could draw the square and then cut it out, but I'm just going to go ahead and cut it out real quick. Okay. Let's see here. It fell, but here it is on the tray. It's good to cut stuff over your tray or your working area so it doesn't fall to the floor. So I'm going to put a little glue on the tooth. It might be kind of big, this tooth, but oh well, for his mouth, but I'm just going to put it there. There we go. So he's kind of like, and then for the leaves, I know in this book they're not very green, but I'm just going to, you could do brown or whatever, but I'm just going to color some of my paper green. Just doesn't have to be fancy, just color it. And then I'm going to use my scissors to cut out the green leaves, just all around green. And you want to go slower and carefully. I was rushing because I'm an expert now with scissors. I've been using scissors my whole life. So now I want to glue on the side that I didn't color so that it sticks. So I'm going to go ahead and put some glue there and then stick it at the top. Actually, it might look better if I do it in the back here. There we go. And then that's my creepy carrot. Does he look pretty neat? It kind of looks like the one in the book, right? Creepy carrots. And you can make more than one. You could probably make, maybe you can make however many is your age. Like if you're 3 years old, you can make 3 creepy carrots. Or if you're 4 years old, you can make 1, 2, 3, 4 creepy carrots. Yes. Elsie would just make 1 because she's turning 1 actually this week. On Friday, she's turning 1. So some of you might make 5 creepy carrots. So far I've just done 2. Maybe 1 for Elsie and 1 for Enoch, my husband. But, yep. So you guys can just figure out how many you want to make. If it's 3, 4, or 5. And then you can have some funny creepy carrots in your house. Alright, I hope you have fun making creepy carrots. Have a good day.